All right, and welcome to episode number 9 of this local to global run as TNA Wrestling, starting in 2001 in the mod Here Comes the Money. I almost said Here Comes the Pain, I'm not going to lie. We are currently sitting at just a hair over $7,000 in debt, but we have been steadily making money all throughout the last year. The worst month we had was in September, but that was when we ran that one show where I tried to pop a popularity point and it didn't work. So we should be lower than that. However, based on where we're at right now, the financial estimates has us at about 14,000, almost 14,000, $1,400 on the sponsorship money. Along with that, we've also got, I think, some increases to, one to Mexico. I think we covered that last time. Merchandise is done. We're not going up on that anytime soon because that would actually end up hurting us in the long run because we don't have the money for that. Along with that, I think Jazz should be coming back here in a little while. She is still dealing with maternity leave. She will be back in March. January, February, March. Yeah, so she might be back in time for the March show, depending on when I have the March show. So we're going to skip ahead to the next day of the show, which is actually only in just about 4 days. Probably one of the earliest shows we've ever had in the month, but then again, if we go to the availability, I think the only other day where we have everybody is, I think, the 19th, but we're missing one guy, and that's Christopher Daniels, and I kind of want him here for the show because now I think we're at a good enough point where we're making enough money that we can actually make this work. So we have Abyss for one more show. He got hired on the 16th, so we would have had him. We wouldn't have had him if we had done the show on the 19th and lost Christopher Daniels, but gone with a more middle of the month card like we normally do. We wouldn't have had Abyss, so we're going to have him for the next show, which is going to be a bit of a boon, all things considered. This is going to be a little bit of a unique thing because it's so early. I don't think there's a reason to stop the recording and continue on. Oh, Dusty Rhodes is retiring. Damn. Well, all right. Well, enjoy your retirement, King. All right. Oh, that's right. I also went and I sent a contract to Kamikaze Ken, who is actually just Ken Anderson. He's from the region. I don't have to pay him any money. I'm going to change that. Kamikaze Ken just sounds kind of odd. We don't have to pay him for travel, and he is a pretty cheap individual, all things considered. Now let's continue our little trek toward the show. Now, what I'm thinking in terms of the show right now is something along the lines of a big X Division match. Maybe get a tag team and a women's match in there. I know, groundbreaking stuff, all things considered. Get the night off. Nobody's getting the night off. Abyss is losing again. 103 fans. We'll see if they actually show up this time. Let's select a generic venue and just go from there. The booking team meeting, we're going to need to, spend some of that money here in a little while. Some of those points. All right. The backstage room has been in overdrive since Alexis Lurie and Frankie Kazarian got into a heated argument. Jamie Dundee almost got into a fight with Ken Anderson. Beth Phoenix was brought before the wrestlers' court, accused of making a mess backstage and not cleaning it up, annoying everyone else. The judge, Jerry Jarrett, found her guilty and sent her to clean it up, then buy drinks for everyone after the show. That's good. Ela Skipper and Michael Shane have really helped create a fun and relaxed atmosphere backstage after somehow finding a karaoke machine. Oh, I needed to read that. Okay, so they had a great duet. Colt Cabana tried to bring in CM Punk for some team building, but only annoyed him. Simon Diamond did his thing, and that is it for that. We're not going to do anything backstage, and we're just going to move right on into the show. So we're supposed to get 100 individuals tonight. All right, and starting off the show, just as usual, we have Alexis Lurie versus Lacey in a eye candy style women's match. We actually did get all 103 people into the building this time. Alexis Lurie had a 36 match rating, in-ring performance. Lacey had 30, 33 wrestling, 8 crowd rating, segment rating of 33. A good way to start open the show. Now we have Ken Anderson come out. I skipped ahead a little too fast. Ken Anderson comes out, cuts a debut promo saying he's here to make his mark, to claim a shot at the NWA World Heavyweight title. Following that, Chris Hero and Doug Gilbert come out for their scheduled triple threat match, at which point, after a good match and a decent rating, Ken Anderson beats Chris Hero and Doug Gilbert after pinning Doug Gilbert with a senton bomb. Chris Hero was easily the linchpin of that match. Ken Anderson only had a 22, overall segment rating of 34. In comes John Cena. Oh my God, this man has a voice of gold. Man got a 66. He's just in the ring talking by himself. Great promo. He comes out, says, "I have slain the monster. It's over. He's not here anymore. He will never come back." Oh, lo and behold, here he is. They have in one final match. It is a last man standing match that John Cena wins. It's not as good as their match that was at the pay-per-view. I'm assuming this one's because this one's a little bit more of a gimmick. I'm actually kind of stunned that it is that low, to be quite honest. I'm not gonna go look at the dirt sheet though, but I am curious. We did get a 44, 42. That Cena promo really dragged the show up. Thank God we got a guy who knows how to talk. Well, because of that, we don't have AJ Styles here, but we do have Cena, and I'll also give it to Chris Hero. Both of those guys deserve an extra amount of praise based on that. Oh, we almost made money. Oh, come on now. We were off by $15. 15 shuckarinos. Sweet Lord, we only made $100. $1 per person. I mean, I guess that's what it's supposed to be. I don't know why I'm surprised by that. But I'm just mad. We were so close. If I didn't have a triple threat match, we probably would have done it. But I digress. Popularity recap. Nothing went up like usual. Although, based on the fact that we're changing the product, I can't be too mad at that. What I really got to hope for is that some of the spillover happens. Oh, it's a developmental territory. No. No. Okay, it's just a handshake deal. That's all it is. So, nothing to worry about there. Everything else we already went through. So, Cassidy O'Reilly just getting an extra little thing there. Nothing else to really go over. Size is the same. Finances. We lost 15 shekerinos, but we have the entire month of ad revenue and sponsorship money, so we'll see how that goes. I'm thinking we're going to crack 1,000 here, but we'll have to see when we get to the end of the month, and I will meet you there. All right, and here we are at the end of the month and the beginning of February. The first thing that comes up is Matt Capotelli graduates to the WWE. Someone keep Hardcore Holly away from him. We did get some mail. Jesus. Okay. Got hired by MCW. Prince Justice finally left TNA. Nick Mondo left. Johnny Swinger left. Jamie Dundee had a contract made to him by All Pro Wrestling, who is based in California. Yep, based in California. Alliance. I defeated Adam Firestorm to retain the NWA World Heavyweight title. That's what that is. CM Punk also was there, and so was Jamie Dundee. Oh, no, Jamie Dundee got hired by APW. Oh, would you look at that? We just made $1,200. Hell yeah. That's what you want. We are now... Oh, we went up from 40 to 39. We are going up. This is very good. This is exactly what I wanted to see. We made $196 in merchandise, the most we'd made in merchandise. I realized looking back and editing, I never once mentioned the amount of merchandise money we were making, and it doubled overnight, easily. So that's a big boon. We're at $1,441, and we made more. Just like that, we are under $6,000. If we have 2 more shows like that, we'll be sending that $3,400 into debt, which we'll have cut it in half from where we started. So this is definitely something to be proud of. If we go to size, nothing changed. That's unfortunate. But now it is time to look at our availability for this event. All right, the day we have it on is just perfectly fine. And Jazz is set to return on the 23rd, but we're going to be missing CM Punk, Colt Cabana, Jay Lethal, and Low Key. So we're going to stick with the 16th. So we will not have Jazz available unless we go with the 30th of March, which will be very late into the month, but that might be a smart thing to do. But right now we're going to skip ahead to the February show, and I will see you when we get there. All right, here we are on the day of the show. Masahiro Chono has regained the IWGP Heavyweight title by defeating Kensuke Sasaki. Good for Masahiro Chono. Super J and Shawn Michaels had a fight. That's cool. Everyone likes to see that. That's where we left off. So MCW lowered all their stuff, continued to lower it all. UDG is going to potentially go into bankrupt. Thank God it's not a herniated spinal disc. Very happy we're not seeing any more of those. And Frankie Kazarian got hurt, and Frankie Kazarian is fine. So that is all of the mail we got. So we're going to hop right into this show. Let's see what we're sitting at. Sitting about $732, and I think what I'm going to try and do this show is I'm going to make money. That's the goal. I want to be able to actually look at a positive there. We've got 275 days left in the product change, so it'll definitely be changed by the time we get to the end of the year, which will bring in about 2 or 3 episodes. And I'm hoping we'll be wheeling and dealing in some money. Hey, Samoa Joe, you're still too expensive for me to sign. With that said, Air Paris is now at the start. That's gonna take some getting used to. Tonight's venue, still supposed to get 103, and now the wrestling industry is falling. Okay, that's not great. That's not what we wanted to see. So the economy's falling, the wrestling industry's falling. Business is about to get very, very bad, I'm assuming. We got to use some of those creative points. Alexis Lurie and Frankie Kazarian had to be physically separated because they got into a huge row. And so did James Storm and Paul London. And so did Mickey J and James Mitchell. What the hell is going on? Oh, thanks, Summer. Cool. Thank you. Thank you, Lacey. Thank you. Hey, Simon. He just assaulted CM Punk. Well, you know what that means. It means CM Punk is kicking your ass. I hope you're ready. You're getting fined. And then I'm firing you, actually. I need to, because now if I look at my backstage, it's definitely bad. How is it not? Wow. Okay. Maybe I won't fire you then. Or maybe I will, brother. I don't know. Well, so I'm going to book the show, and I will rendezvous back with you when I have reached its conclusion. And we hop into the 22nd weekly event in TNA history, held in front of 103 people with a match to start off the show. Simply Luscious defeats April Hunter with a corner run bulldog. Match was too long. Here comes Cena again, having a superb promo coming out, talking about how he is now, Monster Abyss is gone, he's never coming back, he went to the Federation, and now Cena is angling for something greater than anybody here in the company can ever hope to accomplish, and that is the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. And he extends a challenge to Jeff Jarrett for that very title. Who comes out next is not Jeff Jarrett, but it is instead his opponent tonight, Jamie Dundee, who John Cena kicks the ever-loving shit out of and wins the match easily. Don't fight people in the backstage area. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Or I will feed you to John Cena. Following that, we have a very good promo from AJ Styles and CM Punk. Styles comes out. He is still the X Division champion. He calls out anyone in the back to come out and fight him. Out comes CM Punk. And I'm actually going to go make sure that before the match happens is that it's actually got the right title on it. It does. Punk answers the challenge. And AJ Styles wins it a 54, an absolutely banger matchup. You have AJ Styles defeating CM Punk with a spiral tap. And this is a defense for AJ Styles. And the match was too long given the audience. Didn't matter. That is probably the best rating for wrestling and one of the best show ratings we've ever had. We're going to finish the show. That right there is what I'm talking about. That is absolutely amazing. A 54 for the main event and a 53 on the show. That is everything you could ever hope for. Let's put it down. We got to give that to the two people who are at the head of the column. Or do I want to do that? You know what? We've been hyping up AJ. Let's hop over. Let's give John Cena some love. Dude is carrying the heavyweight division on his back because Jeff Jarrett is too goddamn expensive. We made money. All right, cool. That is all I wanted to see right there. We made exactly 14 smackaroos. I will gladly take that. That's the first wrestling show where we made money on the ticket sales and merchandise. We didn't gain a popularity point off of that. That's my own damn fault, but I could still be mad about it. Well, nothing happened here. No mail, no nothing. We are currently sitting at $695 because we actually made money on that. All right, and here we are at the end of February, at the beginning of March. As you can tell by the available articles that are right there on the front page. Really, the only thing that notices me anything is this Masayuki Kono guy. Don't think I've ever heard of him before. Can he wrestle? That's not bad for a rookie. You're in Japan, so I'm not paying money for that. CM Punk lost it. Well, it was fun while it lasted. So CM Punk signed a one-night-only deal with 0-1, and then promptly lost the title. So that was a fun run while it lasted. 1188. Oh, we made less. That's because the economy in the wrestling industry is going down. What is prompting that? I don't like it. Yeah, the economy's below average. The wrestling industry's falling. Money is flying out the goddamn window. This is definitely not what I want to see. That is the match of the year in TNA. AJ Styles defeating CM Punk to retain the NWA TNA X Division Championship. And now we're going to move on. It appears as though something has stopped our trek through the month of March. Oh God, Simon Diamond wants more money. Simon, why? I already got to pay you traveling fees. No. UDG having a... Wait a minute. Hold up. Jeff Jarrett just lost the title. Jeff Jarrett... Wait. Are you... Am I free? Oh, please tell me Tiger Mask doesn't cost too much money. Please, for the love of all that is holy. I need to be... You're going to lose to John Cena. And we are here on the day of the show. No new mail. We are sitting at a finance of just a hair over $4,000, and I am about to make the worst financial decision I could ever possibly make. I am here again asking you for financial don't. Get the hell out of here, Mark Johnson, Slick Johnson, get out. Nobody wants you here. Air Paris, nobody's getting the night off. You think they'd figure this out? We're still getting 103 fans. Thank God. I can always count on them. The booking meetings, locker room incidents. Oh, please, dear God. God, you know, Jamie Dundee, you're really testing my patience. You thank your lucky stars you can wrestle, and you can wrestle well. Michael Shane and Paul London butted heads. Great. Ken Anderson is picking a fight with a referee. Colt Cabana and Paul London really helped create a fun atmosphere after somehow finding a karaoke machine and started an impromptu pre-show competition. Their over-the-top duet was the highlight, according to those in attendance, of Baka Mitai. All right. Simon Diamond does his usual thing, and that is the end of the night. All right. No Inspire, no nothing here. We're just moving on. I need a question. I have a question that needs to be answered. Tiger Mask, please, for the love of all that is holy, be cheap You what? You what? You're losing that title tonight. All right, and here we are, weekly event number 23, being held in front of 103 people in the Southeast. Simply Luscious defeats Lacey in just under 8 minutes with a corner run bulldog to win the NWA World Women's title. A 26 to start off the show. Out comes John Cena. My God, Tiger Mask is a terrible promo. But then again, he is Japanese. Probably can't speak any English. Regardless, Cena did a great job doing the promo. He is saying that Jeff Jarrett lost the title primarily because he was too focused on him. And now comes Tiger Mask 4 to defend the title. And let me tell you what, thank God that match wasn't awful. John Cena defeats Tiger Mask 4 in just under 14 minutes with a Blue Thunder side slam to win the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. And because I wasn't already hemorrhaging enough money, I have decided I'm bringing in Jerry Lynn to wrestle AJ Styles in the main event for the X Division Championship. And oh, sweet mother of Christ, finally another good match. 1949, a pinfall by AJ Styles in an exceptional match. He wins with the spiral tap, and that is his second defense of the X Division title. I am going to lose so much money, but it is worth it. Jeff Jarrett doesn't hold the goddamn title anymore. A 50. I will take that. I'm not going to be happy about losing all that money, though. AJ and Cena. I got to get him back up there. Got to keep telling Cena he's worth it. Oh, God. Yep, there goes that. I just wiped out the entire last month. There is a God. There is a God. I went up to 10. That is beautiful. It's all worth it. That $1,300 in the hole, 100% worth it. All right, and here we are at the end of the month of March. Goldberg went to Japan. He moved to Japan. The UDG. Oh, did all this get like topsy-turvy here? Oh, why did you force me to click on all of these? No. So Tina is still the NWA World Heavyweight Champion for now. Cool. We lost $123. I'm fine with that. We actually had a banger match, and we got the world title on somebody that we can feasibly use. I know it's a surprise, and I will see you again in the next video. Goodbye.